Alright guys, what is up? We're here with a Raw review for 7/11/16. 7/11. It was an alright show. Was it better than last week's show? Fuck yeah, obviously it had to have been. Last week's show bored me. I fell asleep. Just throwing that out there. This week's Raw was a little bit better, to be honest. I mean, it wasn't amazing. It was better. Now, to start off the show, we had a battle royale to determine the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Once I saw everybody in the match, I'm like, the final people are probably going to be Apollo Crews, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, and Alberto Del Rio, and maybe like a Bubba Ray or Goldust R-Truth or some shit. Wow, guys, Darren Young fucking won. I honestly didn't see him winning that match. Cool. Let's make Darren Young great again. But first, can we make the WWE great again? The match was pretty cool. I've always loved battle royales. I don't care what they do. They're always pretty fun to watch. So I had no problems with it. Hopefully what they do with Darren Young after the ice, if he loses to Miz at Battleground, I hope he just don't fade into the background, because we've been seeing these fucking promos and shit he's been doing with the Let's Make Darren Young Great Again for the past month, maybe 2 months now, and I'm like, you better fucking do something with him. The brand split's coming up. Please do something with the guy. I mean, let's go, right? So our next match was, well, Zack Ryder comes backstage, moves like, turns Rusev around like, bitch. I was like, you're gonna die. I've been seeing a lot of rumors and a lot of stuff online. I know you can't read everything you see online, but there have been a lot of talks about how Zack Ryder might be getting a push. Is this the push? He won the match for the Raw last week, for the USA last week. And he's getting a shot at Rusev now. So, maybe. It might be pushing him with the brand split coming up. But he has a match with Sheamus, but Sheamus attacks him while he's talking to Rusev about a match. They go out to the ring and they have a pretty quick matchup. You know it was gonna be quick after Sheamus attacked him backstage. I think it had, like, you know, it was gonna be quick no matter what. So yeah, Sheamus won with a bro kick. Zack Ryder gets the broski boot in every single match. Like, come on, guys, he gets it in every single match. Have you noticed that? Win or lose, the guy's gonna get the broski boot in, and I love Zack Ryder for that. It's just every time. But we have come back out to the to the show, and Sami Zayn's at the announce table, and they play Kevin Owens music, and he doesn't come out, and the dude's like, you know what? Get Sami Zayn out of there. It's a working, it's a bad working environment. I'm like, let's go get him. So they get Sami Zayn out, and he can start the match now. So Cesaro versus Kevin Owens. Now this was the only good match on the show. They got This Is Awesome chance. Cesaro and Kevin Owens should be on SmackDown, and if they make the 2 titles, which I don't know if they will or not, but if they do make the 2 titles back, these guys need to be in contention for one of the main titles. I don't care what anybody says. These 2 guys put on great matches night in and night out. Let's just be honest here. Put them in the title contention. But we see Kevin Owens actually get the victory after Cesaro went out and got the cowboy hat from JBL, ran all the way around the ring, hit him with an uppercut. But he comes back in the match. It sets Kevin Owens on the top rope. And, well, Kevin Owens kicks him off, takes him over, and, he has him. And you know how they kind of hit like the TKO move? Well, that's what I've heard it being called before. Where they have him and turn him around for the neck breaker. Well, he flips him over, face in the air, and does the neck breaker that time. In which he didn't end on the pop-up powerbomb. So this makes me wonder. I doubt it. But is he going to a new, or maybe just a second finisher? Which, that'd be cool if he does. I like this move, but the pop-up powerbomb always looks nasty on some. When he does a pop-up powerbomb, sometimes you sell that move just right, and it looks like you're killing somebody. Let's just be honest here. Which, it's pretty cool. But, we see the next match. Titus O'Neil versus Heath Slater. I honestly thought Heath Slater was going to win. That might sound stupid. Honestly, I honestly thought it was going because he was beating Titus in the first minute of the match, and then reality sets in, and Titus Hill starts throwing his lead around like he's 5 pounds, and comes back and hits that Clash of Titus, Fall of Titus, whatever he calls that power bomb, and it was over. All right, okay, kind of predictable. It wasn't, but it kind of whatever. So we see Enzo Cass versus the club, and okay. They were saying the whole night that John Cena was not going to be there because he was hosting the ESPYs. The ESPYs ain't till Wednesday. That's what I was thinking the whole time. I'm like, what the fuck? But, when the club comes out, AJ was going to get involved. And that's just what he did. So the match was thrown out when he threw Enzo into the crowd. And, they throw everybody out. They leave Enzo in the ring, and they're all three about to gang up on Enzo. Here comes John Cena. And the crowd is bored as fuck when they start cheering. Everybody starts cheering for John Cena. I was surprised. Like, when is the last time that's happened? 2008? Okay. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna wait to do the compound match at the end. We're gonna talk about that last. I think that was the biggest thing coming out of tonight, even though they did the commissioners or whatever. So we had Sasha Banks versus Dana Brooke. Sasha Banks won with the bank slam, and Charlotte made a match for Thursday. Who watches SmackDown anymore? If you want to be honest, who does? So they started announcing the commissioners. That was actually at the end, but like I said, I wanted to do the compound match at the end and talk about it. But I was hoping that they would bring somebody in instead of having Stephanie and Shane, but that's how it goes. They make Shane the commissioner of SmackDown, make Stephanie the commissioner of Raw. They're gonna have GMs too. Okay, maybe they bring somebody in for that. Okay, it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I was hoping something would come out of this to make this Raw enjoyable near the end, I guess, but I guess I was alright with it. So here we go, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do this from both sides. Yes, it did look like a ripoff because the final deletion just fucking happened Tuesday. You come on Raw the very next week with the compound match, where they invited them to their property. What did the Matt Hardy do with Jeff Hardy? Invited him to his property. So, you know what? If this was a year ago, it'd have been phenomenal. It'd have been good. But to do this right after the final deletion, of course, made it look like a ripoff. Come on now, common sense. What were you people thinking? Now, to think this from a WWE fan, but oh my gosh, WWE TNA rips off shit from WWE all the time. Everybody rips off shit from everybody. Let's just be honest here. Sometimes RH probably steals from TNA. Sometimes TNA steals from RH. TNA steals from WWE. RH steals from WWE. Everybody fucking steals from everybody. Goddammit, it's fucking how it is. So for that to people say that, stop worshiping the ground WWE walks on, please. They have bad shows. Just handle it, people. I hate to go on a rampage like that, but it just had to be said. Now, it was cool. Like, it made it seem like a legit scary movie, especially with Bray Wyatt holding around that axe. Like, I was like, okay, that's fucking cool. And first off, Xavier was fucking ran and hid behind a tree. That's not what you do in a scary movie. You know you're gonna get caught. That's just my thoughts on the whole thing. It was good. Like I said, it would have been done a year ago, or maybe when he was facing Undertaker. Undertaker and Bray Wyatt doing this stuff. Oh, that'd have been pretty awesome. Undertaker and Kane versus that'd have been great. That'd have been awesome. But this just coming after the fucking last week when they did the final deletion and all this, and okay, just another thing to throw in there. Yes, your gimmicks are different. The gimmicks are different. We've got the crazy I guess you can call him hillbilly Wyatt. Then you've got a just pissed off Matt Hardy because he's tired of his younger brother Jeff winning everything. And this was taken serious. At a point, I would say way too serious. The final deletion had me laughing and had me enjoying it the whole time. So, before I say this, WWE haters will be pissed about this. TNA did it better. It had to be done. It's the truth. WWE fanboys will probably say different. I don't care. TNA did it better for this time. That's just what I got to think about the whole Raw. My review, my reactions, the compound match, the commissioners. Let me know what you thought of the show, and then let me know what you thought of the compound match. Yes, it would have been cool if it would have been done a year ago or a year later. That's just my thoughts on it. Hate on me in the comments if you want to, but that's just. I think that's what a lot of people think. There are a lot of people pissed on Twitter about it, and there's a lot of people, like I said, worshiping the ground WWE walks on. But like, subscribe, and comment. I am out. Thank you so much for watching. Got an Impact review coming tomorrow and a stream in the morning. So what the hell are you doing? You should be watching the stream tomorrow. I am out. Thank you so much for watching.